She is the fitness guru to the rich and famous, who lists among her clients Katie Couric and former VJ Downtown Julie Brown. But for the woman known as High Voltage, money and success could never fill a personal void. Now, as Paul Moniz reports, thanks to an extra viewer, 3 decades of heartache have melted away.
Stretch, lift up.
She's high energy, high maintenance.
Feel it.
The high priestess of diet and fitness, known as High Voltage. But if there's one thing that slows this 50-year-old fitness guru down, it's the painful memory of the newborn she gave up for adoption at the age of 18. Known back then as Kathy Jo Howell of Cleveland, she admits at the time she was more concerned about partying than parenting.
It was, peace and love and flower power. It turned into a nightmare, but we didn't know any better.
Over the years, how much did this play on you, the guilt over giving your son up?
I just went crazy. When his birthday would come up, maybe for the first 10 years after he was born, I would just go insane, just insane.
And all those years, a little boy named Mark was celebrating those birthdays in Southern California with Paul and Jean Thompson, the loving family who'd adopted him at 3 months old. Now 32 and a sports fisherman living in Huntington Beach, California, Mark admits he'd thought about his birth mom, but never tried to contact her.
I just always figured if she wanted to find me that she could. And after all, she was the one who gave me up.
It wasn't until Voltage appeared on Extra last March that a reunion effort got underway. She told us how missing her son had contributed to food and drug addiction, and we announced her reunion wish on the air.
She's hoping to track him down.
A viewer saw that broadcast, contacted Voltage, and led her to an internet search site. Amazingly, in just 3.5 hours, Voltage had the cell phone number of her long-lost son. Mark Allen Thompson was in for a life-changing surprise.
What were the first words that you said to him?
Hi, sweetie. But I talk honey, sweetie. That's just the way I talk.
I'm all like, "You're my birth mother?" She said, "Yes, sweetie."
So it was almost like a comedy routine. It's, oh my God, and I don't believe this.
Unbelievable.
But an even bigger shock came when Mark saw his mom's picture for the first time on the cover of her book, Energy Up.
Woo, in this bright green outfit, I was like, oh my God. I knew she was going to be a little different, but I didn't expect this.
This past Valentine's Day weekend, Voltage and Mark had an emotional reunion in Los Angeles. On this day, together in Voltage's Manhattan apartment, their similarities are obvious.
And that laugh, that laugh.
When you look at your son, what do you see?
My father.
Is he a dead ringer?
Dead ringer, personality, mannerisms. It's awesome.
Voltage lost touch with Mark's dad, a musician, long ago, but she and Mark are wasting no time catching up. The two have gone skydiving together, taken a helicopter tour of Mom's Manhattan tour, and gone on a Big Apple shopping spree with Mom picking up the tab. And of course, Voltage has put her son on her famous diet.
No flour, no sugar, no salt.
Mark has lost 15 pounds, and Voltage says her life is now complete. Well, almost.
Can you imagine yourself at some point as a grandmother?
Are you kidding? Like Auntie Mame, I forget it. Oof. Look, I love being spoiled and I love spoiling. It's, absolutely.
Mark says at first his adoptive parents were uncomfortable about Voltage's celebrity, but they're coming around. Now even his dad is following the Voltage diet.